Hello and welcome to Pushing Back, Ukraine Daily Brief. As the war enters its 1010th day, these are the main developments from the past 24 hours. The update from the General Staff of the Armed Forces of Ukraine. Russia has lost approximately 738,660 troops in Ukraine since the beginning of the war. The number, which has not been independently verified, includes 2,030 casualties over the past day. According to the released Ukrainian figures, Russia lost 8 tanks, 33 armored combat vehicles, 34 artillery systems, 1 air defense system, 89 drones, 86 cruise missiles, 86 vehicles, and 3 pieces of special equipment. For the first time, Russian daily personnel losses exceed 2,000 soldiers. The Russians launched 188 combat clashes and carried out 97 airstrikes, including 23 anti-aircraft missiles on the territory of Ukraine. They also used 700 kamikaze drones and carried out 3,900 attacks on the positions of Ukrainian troops and settlements using various types of weapons. In its latest intelligence update, the UK's Ministry of Defence reports Russia used a new intermediate-range ballistic missile called Oreshnik to target a Ukrainian munitions factory in Dnipro on November 21, 2024. This is the first known operational use of this type of missile. The missile, which is likely a variant of the Rubiz RS-26, can carry multiple hypersonic warheads. Russia's use of this experimental weapon is seen as a strategic message in response to Ukraine's use of Western missiles against Russia. In its latest intelligence update, the Institute for the Study of War. Ukrainian forces continue to leverage Western-provided weapons to conduct strikes using more complex strike packages against military objects in Russia's deep rear. Russian President Vladimir Putin and Kazakh President Kassym-Jomart Tokayev met in Astana on November 27 and signed a joint statement deepening the Russian-Kazakh strategic partnership within the framework of Russia's efforts to establish a new world order. The Russian military command may have imposed controversial restrictions on the use of personal vehicles by Russian volunteers delivering military and humanitarian aid to Russian troops on the front lines, likely as part of an ongoing force centralization effort. Ukrainian forces recently advanced within Toretsk, and Russian forces recently advanced in the Pokrovsk and Kurakov directions, and within the main Ukrainian salient in Kursk Oblast. The Kremlin continues to promote the Time of Heroes program that aims to militarize the Russian government at the local, regional, and federal levels as a way to prevent the return of Afghan syndrome in Russia. In Zelensky's nightly address, he spoke about 3 key areas. Firstly, massive Russian strikes target civilian and energy infrastructure. Ukraine faced one of the largest Russian missile and drone attacks, with over 90 missiles and nearly 100 drones launched. Despite significant interceptions, strikes caused damage to energy infrastructure and civilian areas, with cluster munitions complicating rescue and repair efforts. Restoration teams are working tirelessly to restore power to affected areas, while Ukrainian officials stress the importance of preparedness during air raid alerts. Secondly, international support grows amid escalation. The Netherlands pledged additional Patriot system launchers, and Norway committed $3.2 billion in aid for Ukraine next year. Zelensky emphasized the importance of unified global action, holding discussions with NATO, the UK, and upcoming talks with Germany. He criticized Russian President Vladimir Putin's attempts to escalate the war and undermine peace efforts through increased missile production and blackmail. Lastly, calls for unity and resilience against Russian aggression. Zelensky urged Ukrainians to remain resilient and follow safety protocols during air raid alerts, warning of Russia's tactics to intimidate and destabilize. He reiterated the need for strength and unity among Ukraine and its partners to counter Russian threats and achieve genuine peace through decisive action. Thanks for following today's updates. Please don't forget to like and subscribe for more content. We'll return tomorrow with the latest news on the ongoing conflict.